Sign on a Melee season? I don't know. I think I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't have a desire to grind 8 hours a day, but I feel like I just gotta go to a tournament and lose. I've always been motivated by losing. Dude, I would never want to be a CS pro. Their schedules are fucking brutal. They have to like work out. If not, you get kicked off the team because they don't like fat people on the team. They make bank. I mean, I probably make, if anything, not too much less. And I don't have to play 12 hours a day, and it's just travel. The thing is, I think it's more the travel. They have to just travel like crazy. It's like too much. I'd never be able to stream. Their schedule seems brutal. Melee's the best game because you only have to play like, I think you can get by on like 4 hours of practice a day. That shit don't fly in other games. I mean, I think Melee is just like, I think fighting games are just a different kind of grind than like, the thing is about like CS and League is you can kind of plan for 12 hours because think about all the crazy amount of downtime. When I play 4 hours of Melee, that's like 3.5 hours of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like if you played 10 hours of League, like it's like 5 hours of gameplay. You know what I mean? So it's like the hours are like the same, if you get what I'm saying. Like when I play Melee, like 4 hours is like literally like, when I can play Valorant, there's so much downtime in between Q pop, in between like rounds, and you know what I mean. So it's you can play those games longer. When you play a fighting game, it's just like such little downtime, and it's just so like brutal. Oh. I mean, usually when I practice, I just trying to go for new stuff, but I think we're at a point in Melee where like you gotta practice what you know, and then like get really cracked at it, and then a lot of it just becomes player and mix-ups between those two players. That's like I think what Melee will be in the future. More player. I think it's more player like every year, because every pair of people have a different dynamic and like shit they want to go for, you know. So that's like the fun part, especially as our controllers get more cheatery. Like everything's gonna be easier to do. So that aspect of the game will be figured out. So it's just gonna be more about mix-ups between you and the other guy. I mean, think about it. Everyone can like do the basic tech skill stuff. So we're just in an era where tech skill is not really that important. Like, if you don't have tech skill, you're just like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Or you need a better controller. Well, I think you can get good at the game without like a crazy controller. The reality is only like maybe like 40 or 30 people in the world need a really good controller. The reality is not everybody needs a cracked controller. I promise you it's not the reason you're not getting better. Am I crazy? My brain operates different. I mean, having a controller is nice, and if you want one and you want to put time into the game, I think it's fine. But if you think you're not getting better because you don't have a controller, I have a sad reality for you. I will say everybody should swap to Z-Jump if they can. It's literally broken. Yeah, we know. Everybody with a brain knows Z-Jump's broken. Except Cody's a lawyer and he can argue about it and make you think he manipulates you. Don't listen to his bullshit. I don't think it's important anymore because all the box controllers are fucking just as bad. But it's all stupid. No one can tell me. I don't want to get into this agenda, but it's all fucking stupid, dude. We've gotten. The problem is we just keep letting it get more stupid. So it just keeps getting more stupid, and then things just become more okay, and there's nothing we can do. That's like the problem with us. Which is why I think we just got to go down and just make everything legal. Like at this point. The thing is, if we played only OEMs, I'd be fine. I'd be a god, dude. I don't even know what C-pad is, but apparently you can like put notches in your C-stick so it's easier to slide off, and I was like, that's dumb. Why is that okay? I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, that's not okay, but what the fuck are we gonna do about it? And how do we regulate it? Replace the C-sticks? So what do you mean? It's like, it's just buttons, so you just push it like in direction? But what does that do? What's the benefit for that? Is it just like, sure there's a benefit, unless it's just more consistent. Oh, so it's just guaranteed if you go left, it's gonna go left? Is that it? Oh, you can drop from ledge with C-stick down for easier ledge. Ledge dashes get easier every day. It's crazy. Oh, that's sick. I guess that doesn't matter to me because I don't use C-stick, so it doesn't sound enticing. But I guess if it's just gonna be more consistent, it's like, well, I guess why not? How do you not use C-Stick? Because back in the day, when you played Melee, there was a stigma if you used C-Stick, you were a fucking noob. So I just never used it. I was like, I'm not a noob. You're a noob, not me. There are some things I use it for, but I usually don't. I realize I do it a lot with Falcon and a lot with Marth. Funny enough. Well, I always claw from the edge. I C-Stick there. Sometimes you like have to do it. I try not to, but sometimes you just need it instantly. So I guess I could see the C-Stick macros being good. You just would never mess up. It's funny, as the game gets harder, it gets easier. Because we keep adding all this shit that makes the game easier. And I don't know if the game's supposed to be easier. Or, I don't know. That's where I think it gets weird. That's like, I don't know. It's like a weird circle. It's not tech skill, but I think having tech skill should be hard. But I don't know if it's like, it should be hard because controllers are, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what skill is actually hard? Are any of them hard? Or are they all easy now? Were they ever meant to be hard? I don't know. That's like that's where my brain like gets confused on it. Like, was everything meant to be easy? Or are we just good that everything is easy and the controllers just make it easier and consistent? I don't know. I don't know. Zane Slayer. Tell him I said that, G-Subs, it makes him mad. I think this is why when I don't play Melee and I come back, I just feel like I have all my tech skill because my controller just works. I can't tell if I'm a god or my controller is just way too good. That's like also. He was like, that makes me so mad. He hates getting hit by that. There's like 4 things he hates getting hit by. That's one of them. Well, we know box isn't fair, but we're not going to do anything about it, so there's like no reason to complain about it. We're just opening up a crazy wormhole, and everyone's just going crazy. And it's already like too late, I feel like. I mean, I think we just have to allow boxes, and that's just the reality. And I don't think anybody wants to put in the work to nerf them. I know I don't. I don't expect other people to do it. So we will be living in a cheater's paradise. It's funny because, yeah, Armada, Mewtwo King would love these controllers. They're like everything they ever dreamed of. And then they stopped playing. And they would love online. They would love everything about this era. Except if Armada or Mewtwo King lost to a Box Fox. Woo! Ooh! Armada lost to Puff and was ranting for days. This was, oh, that would have been content. We were robbed of free content, bro. Oh man, that would have been it would have been a spectacle. Leffen's a crybaby for real. What did he do? We weren't even. We weren't even talking about Leffen. Leffen is in a cool. I mean, Leffen just been quiet. It feels sad. All the bands breaking up. Nobody talks to anybody. Me and Zane talk once a month. It's just sad. It's just sad. Chillin', what up, Doug?